What's going on, family? Demi Goddess with Evolve coming at you guys with another video today. I hope everybody's feeling amazing out there, drinking your water, exercising, loving on you. Well, today, family, I want to talk about there's this thing going on. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but there's this thing going on where you become quote unquote labeled hard to deal with, hard to get along with. It's challenging to work with this individual when you can't be controlled. See, when you have a mind of your own, when you think for yourself, when you are an individual, you get along with people, you're polite, right? You're kind to people. You're very easy to get along with. You're just not easy to control. And so, since right now, family, I don't know if you guys have noticed, we're dealing with a lot of narcissistic energy in society today, a lot of narcissistic energy, family, places, and spaces, and even people. And when you have a brain, when you can think for yourself and you're not combative, you're not out here trying to argue with people. 9 times out of 10, you're very harmonious. You're very diplomatic, right? You know how to communicate with people and be polite. But see, people take the fact that they can't control you and program you as you being combative and hard to work with. And it's not that you're hard to work with, and it's not that you're combative, it's that you can't be controlled. You see, you can't be manipulated and programmed into doing what they want you to do. See, when somebody or, a place, let's just say, for instance, is very narcissistic, controlling, oppressive, when you're dealing with that type of energy, family, when you have the ability to think for yourself and they present an idea or maybe they present their way of doing things and you say, well, that's a great idea, but let me share with you what I was thinking. Right there, you become a problem. Before you say anything, you become a problem to energy like this. Before you even come up with your idea, just the mere fact that you say, I appreciate it, that's a great idea, let me share with you what I was thinking. Right there, you become what they would call quote unquote combative and problematic, right? It's not that you're the problem at all. Okay, and this is where it becomes very gaslighting to people because it's like, man, Demi, I feel like every time I open my mouth, people are calling me combative. Every time I say something, people telling me that I'm wrong. Demi, I don't understand, what am I doing wrong? It's not you, family. It's not you at all. What it is we dealing with a I think a real issue with narcissistic energy in society today, right? It's a lot of you guys that's probably dealt with people like this or environments like this where you can't speak up. You can't have an opinion. You can't have a voice. You can't say anything without being considered combative and problematic. You get this label slapped on you real quick just from having a thought. Right? It's incredible. But family, what I want to encourage over here at Evolve is taking your power back, okay? And we talk about taking our power back not only from narcissistic relationships, but narcissistic paradigms. Just anywhere you go that may be trying to tell you wrong for having a voice or an opinion, not being confrontational or combative, you just literally have a thought. And you say, well, let me share my thoughts on this. And automatically you become a problem. And so Demi is here to encourage you to continue to speak up, continue to have a voice, continue to have an opinion. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this as long as you're being respectful. The issue is people need to ascend and come up out of these spaces where they want to control other people. I don't think we should be controlling anybody. Y'all let me know what you think. Do you think we should be controlling other people? Do you think that we should be putting our beliefs upon other people, or should we allow other people to have their own beliefs? Should we allow people to have their own thoughts, and we get together as a community in the world and everybody's able to express their thoughts and opinions, and it makes for a better world, I believe, family, when we all can put our heads together and we have different opinions and different beliefs and we put it together and we come up with a way to work together. I think it makes stronger community in the world. You know what I mean? Instead of like this oppressive energy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But I'm sure many of you have experienced this where you go places, right? And you dealing with these low vibrational energies that want you to believe that you're combative and problematic because you just don't let them have the final say over everything. They can't just make a statement and that's it. That's the end all be all, right? Because they the oldest one in the room, or because they've been there the longest, or maybe they believe in their mind that they're the smartest one in the world. No, none of us are the smartest ones in the world. And even if you older than some people, right? I'm not ignorant enough to believe that just because I'm older than the next person, they can't teach me something, right? I can learn something from a baby. A baby can teach us something. It don't have nothing to do with age, right? I can look at a small child and learn something from that small child, right? If you wise enough to understand that. You know what I'm saying, family? So Demi just stopping by today to tell you that you're not combative, you're not confrontational, you're not problematic. It's not hard to work with you. What it is it's hard to control you. It's hard to program you. It's hard to manipulate you into just following any and everything because somebody got this preconceived notion that they're the smartest, or they're the most powerful, or they're the most whatever. You know what I'm saying, family? So I'm just stopping by today, family, to offer some solace and some clarity to let you know that you're not hard to work with, and to encourage you to continue to form your opinions, to continue to use your mind the way the creator created you to use your mind, right? To have independence of thought, or to be creative in your delivery, however it is that you came here to deliver your to add your slice to the community, right? To add your creativity, or your beauty, your individuality, right? This is what makes a world a beautiful place, when we all have our own different unique signature, our own different unique thoughts and right creativity, or right, we all add something different. It makes the world a better place. What do you guys think? Do you think we all should be robotic and just under each other? Like one person says what goes and then we all just kind of like march like robots? Or should we have our own individual thought process and right? Of course, be in harmony, right? I don't think we should be out here just like arguing and fighting and in this division, right? We come together as communities, and right, we all have our individuality and our own unique uh you know addition to the pie, right? That's what makes a whole pie, each slice, right? Each individual slice makes the whole pie. It doesn't have to be this oppressive thing, but there's some people, family, that can't stand your individuality. They can't stand that you have a thought. They can't stand that you don't just go along with the go along, that you're not with the herd mentality. You say, okay, well, I respect your thought, but I have something to offer. Can I offer my thoughts? Some of y'all became public enemy number one because you had a thought, because you just had a different opinion, right? Because you wasn't willing to just go along to get along. You said, well, that don't work for me. I'm going to do something different. And you become a problem right there. You're combative and hard to work with. No, you're just hard to control. You're just hard to program and manipulate. That's all it is, family. So Demi just stopping by today to encourage you to continue to be yourself. Continue to be an individual. Continue to be a creative and to add your creativity, to continue to be yourself. I'm just stopping by to encourage you on today to continue to do that. No matter what narcissistic energy tried to say that you're combative or problematic, or right, or we can't work with that chosen one or that star seed. We can't work with that person because they too combative. They always got a different idea going on. That's just their low self-esteem and their insecurity, family. They got low self-esteem. See, they don't want nobody to have a different opinion than them. They don't want nobody to have a different thought process because they feel undermined. They feel less than now because you have a different thought than them, you see? And so most people just tiptoe around energies like this. They tiptoe and they be scared to speak, and they be scared to have an opinion, and they might think some different things, but oh, they better not express that, right? And then there's you. And you said, well, I have an opinion. Can I share it? And everybody looks and they say, oh no, you can't have an opinion around this person. But I encourage you to continue to have your own thought process, family, because the world is going into a place now where people are going to be celebrated for their individuality. The world is going into a place now where communities are going to be encouraged and flourishing. And so Demi just stopping by to encourage you to Continue to be an individual in a world full of clones and followers and want to be downs and in the group and the herd mentality. Family, Demi is here to encourage you to continue to be yourself, continue to be an individual, continue to shine your light, take your power back. Okay, take your power back, family, and continue to be yourself. I'm just stopping by to offer some encouragement on today because I'm sure there's many of you guys that's been labeled combative and difficult to work with. And oh, we don't want to deal with that person because they always got a different thought process. That's the way it should be. In a healthy community or healthy relationship, everybody adds something different and unique, right? And you put that together for a powerful presentation in whatever you're doing. But in this sick society that we've been in, family, this sick, narcissistic, low vibrational society, people want to take these positions of authority and control everybody else, right? And so I just want to encourage you over here at Evolve to take your power back and continue to be uniquely you, regardless of, right? I don't know why the word humdrum coming to me, but regardless of these low vibrational entities and these people that want people to be oppressed and depressed and suppressed, to not have individuality, to not have your own thought process, right? In spite of that, family, I want to stop by today to encourage you to continue to be uniquely you. Continue to be you. Continue to add your creativity. And if you're in a place where people are rejecting you for having a different thought process or to be uniquely you, I want to encourage you to leave that place. Right? That's a low frequency space and place that you should get out of immediately and find a space where you're celebrated and not tolerated. And that might be a place where it's just you for a while. It might just be you, family, for a period of time until you find your groove and get your creativity popping. But Demi just want to encourage you today to take your power back and continue to be yourself. Continue to be who you are, family, and get out of them spaces and places where they want to label you problematic because you have a thought process, because you can't be controlled and manipulated. Okay. I love y'all so very much. Drop down in the comment box and let us know, have you ever had this happen to you where you rejected, judged, and labeled because you have your own brain, because you have your own thought process, right? Drop down and share with the community if you've ever had that happen. Have you had to leave certain spaces and places, certain environments, certain relationships with people because they so narcissistic you can't have a different opinion, you can't do things in a different way, and then they label you and outcast you and call you problematic? No, you're not problematic, family. They need to get help. They need to figure out why they so insecure that you can't have a different opinion in them. They got to figure out what's going on in them. What childhood wound going on in them that make them so insecure that people can't think different, can't act different, can't have a different thought process. Family, it's not you. Demi just stopping by to offer some solace and some encouragement to take your power back on today. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for stopping by here at Evolve, for supporting the community. Okay, where we taking our power back from narcissistic energies, narcissistic environments, family, low vibrational spaces and places that want to take your power from you. Demi's here to encourage you to take your power back on today. Okay, thank you for stopping by. If you new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the family. Okay, this platform is for chosen vessels, star seeds, light workers, indigo children, children of the Most High. Okay, if you've dealt with heavy spiritual warfare, narcissistic people, narcissistic abuse, this platform is for you. Demi is here to encourage you to keep moving forward, inspire you to take your power back, and enlighten you on ways to do that. So if that sound like you, join the family. We would love to have you here. Okay, I love y'all so very much. I have a different, just a side note. I know my platform is it's a little Gemini, right? It's a little mercurial, right? So I'm going to have different ways of delivering the message. Sometimes I package it as a reading. Sometimes I package it as encouragement. Sometimes I package it just different ways, family. But just know it's always going to be about taking your power back from narcissistic energies and heavy spiritual warfare. I might deliver it more lecture style. Sometimes I might deliver it as a reading. I just got different ways of delivering the content, but it will always be about taking your power back from narcissistic spaces, places, energies or dealing with heavy spiritual warfare, okay? And it's always going to be high vibrational over here. Even though we talking about stuff that's heavy and it can be dense and low vibrational, it's always going to be a high vibrational message, okay? So if that's in alignment with you, we love to have you here. We love to have you a part of the community. I love y'all so very much. Make sure you enjoying yourself. Make sure that you're doing something that make you feel good on today, taking good care of yourself, drinking your water, exercising, loving on you. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for stopping by, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye.